Hello and welcome to today's session. Today we're going to do a bit of everything. Open up those hips, open up that chest, get a bit of back bending going on. Let's get cracking. Come down to your hands and knees. We're going to let Holly move out of the way a little bit. You're going to take your knees a little bit further apart than you normally would. We're going to find this froggy type position. You're just going to take some movement into your hips, into your shoulders, letting your tailbone lift and lower. Then you're going to find some stillness. Maybe you want to take your knees a bit wider, or if that's not there for you, that's absolutely fine. We're just going to take some cat-cows in this wide leg position just to get warmed up through the adductors. So I don't want your knees to be as wide as you can make them. We're going to tuck your chin towards your chest, nose towards your belly button as you exhale. Inhale, just let the chest find its natural place wherever you want to go. Then see if you can hold, press the ground away, and we're going to see if we can lengthen that chest forward. Think crown of the head towards the ceiling. That's going to press your chest in between your arms. You're going to exhale round through the spine, nose to chest, nose to belly button. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. As you round, your knees will start to come together. That's fine. Inhale, lift. That's going to send your knees apart. That's good. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. We're going to stay here for a breath or two. If you've got your feet turned out to the side like this, we're just going to lift the foot up towards the sky and then lower. Do the same on the other side. Lift and then lower. Lift and then lower. Lift and then lower. Bring your knees back under your hips, not your shoulders, and then take some circles, just one way and then the other. We're going to stretch into the wrists and forearms first of all. So you're going to turn your hands out to the sides of your mat, and you're just going to take some movement very slightly, one way and then the other. Just taking very small movements if it doesn't feel good, bigger movements if it feels better. Circular movements will also help strengthen and lengthen these forearm extensors. And then turn your hands as much as you can back towards your knees. If they don't go all the way, that's fine. For my hyper bendy people, look at my elbows, crazy. I want you to bend your elbows. So now my arms look straight, but they feel very bent. That's just putting a little bit more stretch through the front part of my wrist, because if I'm here, I can't feel it. If I'm here, that feels a bit gross. And that's kind of what we want. Right, you're going to bring your hands into the centre of the mat. You're going to turn your palms so that they're facing skyward. Your fingers are facing one another. Do this one at a time. If you're here, know that that's where I started to. We're going to take the right hand, you're going to ball it up into a fist, and you're going to roll onto the tops of your fingers. You're going to open it out and come back down. Ball it up and then lift. Send it out and then down. Ball it up and then lift. Send it out and then down. Other side. Ball your fingers into your palm. Lift it up. Send it out and back down. Ball, lift, out and extend. Ball, lift, out and extend. Now come onto your toes. So my toes, this is one area where I need a lot of work, and I just don't pay too much attention to it, or as much as I should anyway. We're going to come onto our toes as much as you can. I can't bend my toes enough to get my pinky toe onto the ground, but you might be able to, and that's great. So if you can, see if you can just coax that little toe into a nice bent position here. We're going to lengthen the body back towards the back of the room. That's going to add an extra stretch into your feet. Now you're thinking, please make this stop. I know. We're going to take some circles with our wrists almost to try and take our minds off our feet. You're welcome. So just circling the wrists, seeing if you can lengthen the body back towards the back of the room a little bit more. Now ball your fists, bring your thumbs into the centre. We're going to take big stars and then back in. Big stars and then back in. Star and back, star and back. Really fast for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, come off your feet. Oh, come onto the tops of your feet. Just send your hips back towards your heels. Lengthen through the arm, finding this nice child's pose, which should feel lovely. But no, if child's pose does not feel good because it feels a bit gross on your back, stay here. Wherever you are, that's when we go back to child's pose. If you are staying in your child's pose and you want to stay there, go nuts. Otherwise, we're going to meet in a plank position. Press the ground away, tuck the tailbone under. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. Just pedal your dog, sending one heel down and then the other, and then finding some stillness in your downward facing dog. We're going to hold down dog for a breath or two, just to give you time to feel what you're feeling. Notice what you're noticing. You don't need to do anything about it. I'm not going to give you any cues in this position, in this moment. I just want you to feel your body. That pause was on purpose. Just see what you need. Take an inhale, float the body forward. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, drop your elbows, slide the nose forward. When your elbows lift up off the ground, we're going to pause. In the words of Mr. 305, face down, booty up. You're going to slide all the way forward to a high cobra. You're going to exhale, drop the nose down towards the ground, and then we're going to lift the bum back up to the ground. Slide your chin along the ground, slide your nose back towards your knees, lift up, find downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog. See how it feels to be there. Look forward, step the right foot forward, step the left foot to join it. Inhale, find your half lift, and know what you're doing in this position. So we want the chest to face the floor, not coming into a position where we're hunched over. I want it to look like kind of like an L shape. Tailbone is going towards the back of the room. We're lengthening through the crown of the head. Your hands come to your shins or they come to your thighs, but please don't put them on your knees. Taking a breath in here. You're going to exhale. Bend the knees, connect belly and thighs. Forward fold, take opposite elbows and just rock side to side. Let your knees go wherever they want to go. And feel your feet here. As you're rocking, you're changing the weight in your feet. Can you use this opportunity to see if you can make your weight go evenly through both feet as you move? That doesn't mean you have to balance evenly and not move through the feet at all. I just want you to feel grounded and not like you're leaning backwards or leaning forwards. Take an inhale. We're going to rise all the way up. And then exhale, forward fold. Step the left foot back. Let the right foot meet. Inhale to your plank position. Exhale to downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog. Find some stillness. Take a breath in here. Come high up onto the toes. Exhale, the heels plant. Inhale, look forward. The left foot steps this time, the right foot meets. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Your knees can be bent if you would like. Inhale, we're going to rise. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. You're going to bring your nose to your index fingers. We're going to tuck the chin and you're going to follow your index finger as you forward fold. This is a roll rather than a dive. Take an inhale, find your half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the left foot back, let the right foot meet it. Inhale, press the ground away in your plank position, drop the knees. Untuck the toes. We're going to send the hips forward to find an upward facing dog. Take a breath in your upward facing dog. Give me a smile. You don't have to. I'd like it if you did though. Take a breath in, send that chest forward. On your exhale, look over your right shoulder. Give your right butt cheek a bit of a squeeze. Come back to center. Let that butt cheek go. Take it the other way. Give your left butt cheek a bit of a squeeze. Whose left butt cheek squeezed when I said do the right one as well? Just a thought. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, send everything back through your child's pose. Inhale, lift up, downward facing dog. Inhale, we're going to step the right foot forward, coming to our lunge position. Keep the back leg awake as we send our chest forward, bending nice and deeply into this front leg. Okay, so if we are here and you're feeling your calf on this front leg, what I want you to do is drop your big toe down towards the ground and then try and grip it. So you're doing this with your toe. And now let it go and see if you can send everything forward. Grip one more time with that big toe. And then let everything come forward. We're going to rise up into a high lunge. And we're going to cactus the arms. You're going to send the arms out towards the sides. Turn the palms down. You're going to bring your hands, palms facing the front of the room, behind your body. On your inhale, you're going to reach towards the sky as you start to cactus those arms. Send them back out, palms face the front of the room. We're going to turn them down and send them back behind you. Inhale, you're going to bring them back towards the sky, cactus those elbows, and then send both elbows back on your inhale. Fold over that front leg. We're going to sweep through the floor, and you're going to bring your left knee with you. Take a breath in here. You're going to take this extended leg, you're going to bring it behind you into a Shiva squat. Inhale, we're going to lift up. Whoops. Exhale, step back to your lunge, cactus those arms, hands out to the side, take them all the way back down, interlace the fingers, and then stretch that chest forward. Here's a challenge. Step forward, keeping those hands interlaced. Bring the knee with you. Shiva squat with your fingers interlaced. Then stand all the way back up. Bring the knee with you. Exhale, send it back. High lunge here. Cartwheel those hands down. Step it back. Inhale as we press the ground away. Exhale, drop the knees. Untuck the toes, slide the nose forward. Inhale to your high cobra. Exhale, nose meets the mat as we send everything back. Inhale to down dog. Let's pedal out our dog. Take a breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, look forward. We're going to step the left foot forward. We're going to do the same. So, back leg stays awake. We're thinking about sending that chest forward. And again, if you get that block in your calf, it might be right at the base of your calf into your Achilles. It might just be the bottom of your calf. You're going to grip the floor with that big toe. And then you're going to release and see if you can send it further forward. Grip the floor. Really push, 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 push. And then let it go. Take a breath in here. And then we're going to rise to our high lunge, cactus those elbows, take a breath in here and then extend those arms out towards the side, turn the palms down and bring them all the way behind you. Inhale, you're going to turn the palms up towards the sky and then you're going to cactus your elbows, bring your elbows back towards the back of the room. Inhale, we extend, exhale, turn those palms down. That was a funny noise. Inhale, we come all the way back up. The radiator just made a fart noise. Exhale, elbows down, inhale, extend out to the side. We're going to rise and bring that right knee with you. If you have head height, bring your hands above your head. If you don't worry about it. Exhale, send that leg behind you, coming down into our Shiva squat. Inhale, we're going to come all the way back up. It's hard to talk and balance. Exhale, send it back to your high lunge. Making those cactus arms. Elbows back. Inhale, we're going to extend the arms out and then bring them all the way behind you. Interlace those fingers. Now, reorient them so it feels like you're holding someone else's hand. You're going to send that back leg to the back of the room. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, as you forward fold, we're going to step back up to your standing staff pose. Exhale into your Shiva squat. See if you can send your hands towards your feet. Inhale, bring everything back in. And exhale, send it back towards the back of the room. Big chest here. Cartwheel those hands down. Send everything to the back of your mat. Inhale as you press the ground away. Exhale, knees to the mat. Untop the toes. Slide your nose forward. Let your chin follow. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, lower. Same motion in reverse. Through child's pose to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up through the right leg. Bend the knee so that your foot comes to your bum. Lead with the knee as we lift your knee up towards the sky. And then straighten that back leg. Okay, I'm going to let you play around a little bit here. I want you to feel a stretch. I'm going to have to come down to do this. Here. So as you let your leg come down towards the other leg, you'll start to feel a stretch in that side hip. If you're not feeling it, it's because you're here. Your hips aren't on top of one another. So if you're there, that's fine, but we're going to find three-leg dog. And I just want you to concentrate on keeping your hips nice and level. If we're able to open those hips, and you can find that psoas stretch, amazing. Exhale, you're going to bend that knee back again. See if you can look under your left armpit. Taking a breath in here. Exhale, you're going to bring this leg, you're going to let it rest on the back of your left leg. And then inhale, we're going to come forward into our upward facing dog. On your exhale, press up to plank, bring the knee underneath. Step that foot in between your hands. And we're going to rise up to find our high lunge. You're going to turn your back foot to 45 degrees, finding our warrior two. That's one. This is one. I do know what I'm doing, honestly. Knee goes out towards the right side of the room. The hands are going to come behind you, and we're going to lower our hands back down towards the floor. Imagine you've got a kettlebell in your hands, and you're trying to lengthen through your front shoulders, front delts, whilst you're lifting your chest up towards the sky. Now, I know I ask you to think about a lot of things while we're here. I want you to think about the outside edge of your back foot. So I want you to plant the outside part of your back foot into the ground. Taking a breath in here. Exhale, keeping that outside edge of the back foot planted. We're going to slide the knee forward just a little. Take another breath in here. We're going to bring everything forward to find our staff pose once again. You're going to keep your leg lifted as it is, and you're going to point your toe forward. Bring it back and point. Bring it back and point. Bring it back, point. Take it in a nice big circle. Bring it all the way behind you. Shiva squat. And lift. And squat. And lift. And squat. Right hand down, left hand up, knees on the floor, and we're going to see if we can revolve through our Shiva position. Taking a breath in here, rise all the way up, bring the knee with you. Ooh, she salted a little bit. Step it back, find your warrior two. Make it wide. Take a breath. Sink a little deeper. Make sure this knee's going out that way and not this way. That looks weird. Don't do that. Cartwheel those hands down, inside that front foot, lizard for a breath. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, you're going to extend the leg, finding this extended pyramid. And now I want you to notice if you lifted your left hip up towards the sky. If you did, no judgment, I did the same thing. You're going to send your right hip back and you're going to send your left hip forward. You're going to bend into that front knee, and then you're going to straighten it again. You're going to bend into that front knee. You're going to straighten it again. You're going to flex your foot as hard as you can into the ground. You should feel like you're getting cramp in your ankle. Flex it, flex it, flex it. And then let it go. Step everything back. Inhale as you press the ground away. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, float the body forward. Exhale, drop the knees. Untuck the toes. Slide nose and chin forward. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale back the way we came. Through your downward facing dog. Through child's pose to downward facing dog. Let everything be nice and heavy here. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more breath like that. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale. The left leg lifts. 3-leg dog. Notice what's going on your right side. It's the right side that we're concentrating on stretching. The left side is just adding leverage to this right side stretch. Think about whether you lifted your hip up on that left side. Can you drop it down towards the ground? I almost want you to feel like your legs are touching one another. That's a good way of knowing whether your hips are level. If you can't touch one leg with the other, it's because you've hiked that left hip up. Now we're going to bend the knee. Foot comes to bum. Knee leads as we find our waterfall position. Take a breath in here. Now, if you can't stack hip above hip, again, we're going back to 3-leg dog, and I want you to focus on that thigh-to-thigh connection. If you're coming with me, we're going to extend that top leg. See if we can find that psoas stretch. Just see where you need to be to feel it. And then you're going to bend the knee again. See if you can take a look under your armpit to see your foot. It's a lovely spinal twist. Then bring everything back underneath your body. You're going to take your left shin, ankle, place it behind your right knee, and we're going to send everything forward to find this upward facing dog. Take a breath in here, and then come back to plank. Bring the knee back under the body, plant the foot in between the hands. We're going to rise all the way up to our lunge position. We're going to tangle the fingers. Once again, thinking about sending your hands down towards the floor. Taking a nice big breath here. Exhaling, letting that chest really reach towards the ceiling. The hands really reaching back towards the ground. One more breath here. And then we're going to open these back foot out to our warrior one. Taking a breath here, letting that foot come down towards the ground. So back foot, I want you to think about the outside edge of that back foot again. See if you can dive your knee a bit further forward on this left side. Driving those hands down towards the ground. Taking a breath in here. We're going to fold as we come forward. You're going to bring your knee with you. Either hands here, hands up, hands out to the side. Whatever tickles your pickle today. You're going to flex the leg and then bring it back in. I don't know why I did that little flourish. Flex and then bring it back in. And flex. Can't not do it now. And bring it back in. Bring that foot behind you. Find your Shiva squat. Inhale, we're going to stand. Exhale, take it back behind you. Inhale, we're going to stand. Exhale, take it back behind you. The knee drops, the left hand goes with it. The right hand goes up to the sky and then back behind you. Finding that nice stretch all down this side of the body. Taking a breath in here. And then standing all the way up. Bring your knee with you. Send that foot back to the back of the room. Finding your warrior two on this side. Hands go wherever you want them. Up to the sky or facing the floor. Knee is going out to the left side. We're still thinking about the weight in this back foot. So same as warrior one, I still want you to think about the outside edge of that back foot. Taking a nice breath in here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Send everything back. Take an inhale here. Exhale, drop the knees. We're going to take 2 more or 3 more extended frog pose cat-cows. So bringing those knees out to the side. Just take a bit of movement one way and then the other. So I want you to think butt cheeks going to the back of the room. Just see how you're feeling here. If you need to be reoriented on your mat, please feel free. When you're here and when you feel ready, we're going to send the hips forward a little bit and then back. And then forward and then back and then forward. Hold here. We're going to go from here into our cat-cows. This is a hard movement to master, so don't worry if you don't get it straight away. You're going to tuck your chin towards your chest. You're going to allow that to curl your spine. You're going to feel what you're feeling as your tailbone goes down towards the back of the room and your hips come back behind your knees or over your knees. On your inhale, you're going to send the body forward. On your exhale, you're going to round. Let that send you back behind your knees or to your knees. Inhale, your chest comes forward. It's kind of like a spinal roll. Exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest. And let that go. Bring yourselves into a seated position. We're going to take, right, you've got 2 options with this one, because this is kind of tough. And if you have blocks, please feel free to use them. You can just come to a cross-legged position. We're doing both sides, so it's all good. We're going for a fire log, which no one likes. If you need to use blocks, they will be here, they might be here, something just to elevate your leg. You can also use them here. This is a really good way of getting a little bit more elevation on this front leg if you can't get the leg all the way across. Wherever you are, you want to aim, and this is an aim, right? When I first started, I could not do this at all. So you want to aim to get your foot over your knee, or as close as you can, and then foot over knee. You're going to take an inhale wherever you are, and if this is enough, stay there. If not, we're going to walk forward, and we're going to see if we can reach for the front of the room. Right, I'm going to turn just a little bit, because I want you to see what my pelvis is doing. This, again, might not be accessible for everybody. Let's just see where we are. You're going to lengthen your chest forward, and then you're going to round through the spine. Lengthen your chest forward, and then round. Lengthen your chest forward. Now draw your hands back towards your knees. Same as we do when we're sometimes doing our cat-cows, and we're trying to lengthen the chest forward. This is going to add a little bit of extra intensity to the stretch on your right hip, if your right leg is on top. Keeping that hand motion, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. Now let it go. Let everything be heavy, just for a breath or two. If it doesn't feel good to forward fold like this, because it's putting a lot of strain on your low back, hands come to the mat. Elbows come to your knees. Whatever you need to do to not be in pain. Pain is not okay. We don't want that. Stretching, different matter. You want to stretch with some intensity. If you're not doing, then you're not actually challenging or changing your muscles. Okay, coming back to centre. We're going to switch sides. Bringing one foot on top of the other. You will find that one side is better than the other. This side for me is more cooperative, but I use this leg to lead for my split, and that is probably why. Yes, I do was split on one side. I'm sorry. I know I should do both. Okay, so same again. Wherever you are, if you're using blocks or whatever and you need to be here, then stay there. This might be intense enough, and that's good. As long as it's challenging you, then it's changing you. Oh, that was a nice lesson for life, wasn't it? Okay, so we are going to send the chest forward and then round through the spine. Send the chest forward and then round. Send the chest forward. Now from here, we're again thinking about drawing those hands back towards your body. Really think about pulling the ground to you. Taking another breath in here. Relax through the belly. Relax through the hips. Keeping those hands pulling, pulling, pulling. Keep that breath nice and soft, nice and smooth. And then let it go. Okay, take your feet to mat width distance or just a little bit past, and just let the knees fall to centre. No stress, no drama, nothing, just letting them fall. And that's it. Thank you very much for joining me for today's flow. I hope you had fun. I hope you feel a lot more open and a lot stronger. Until next time, I hope that your day is still filled with sunshine and magic and things that taste good and things that smell nice and things that make you feel incredible. Until next time.